Hey, what's up soldiers, my name is GregFPS, and today what I have for you guys is question and answer number 2. Now, I did a question and answer, the first one for 1500 subscribers, so all the questions in this video are going to be taken from that video in the comment section, and if you guys wouldn't mind asking more questions down in the comment section for next week's episode, because it's going to be a weekly series. I don't want to name it Q&A Monday, but that rhymed. I really don't want to name it that because I don't know for sure if it's going to be every Monday, but hopefully we can figure out a schedule in the near future. But until then, I'm not really sure which day is going to work best overall. So all these questions were from that Q&A, so hope you guys enjoy and ask some more creative questions, and try not to repeat them if you don't mind. That would be good, because it's kind of annoying to answer the same questions multiple times, and we get 18 questions to go through, so let's get right into it, guys. Oh, and the gameplay you're watching is a pretty beastly gameplay, if I do say so. So anyways, the first question is from Anthony Ares, and he says, out of all the countries in the world, where would you go? I would probably end up going to somewhere that's really nice, probably like Brazil, honestly. Just I like the whole Amazon feel. I don't know if it would be too hot though, so maybe like Australia would be cool. I'm not really too sure, to be honest. The next question is from Javier Espinoza, and he says, which Call of Duty producer do you think is best, Activision, Treyarch, or Sledgehammer? So instead of Activision, you probably meant Infinity Ward, or you didn't know, but I would say that the best one out of all three is definitely Treyarch. The next question is from The Rising Jonathan, and he said, Greg, when did you start YouTube? So when I was a lot younger, like 13 or 14, I had a YouTube channel with a couple friends where he made funny skits, and then I started my ABR drummer channel in the summer of 2012, I believe, and then I started this channel on March 15th, 2014. So in a couple months we'll be having the 1-year anniversary, but those are basically the times I started. And this question is from Barry Hill, and he says, what do you think has been the best DLC camo in any COD? Definitely the Weaponized 115 from Black Ops 2. That gun was so awesome. The green camo that moved, it was just really cool. I think that's a lot of everyone's favorite for the most part. The next question is from Wop King, and he said, how many nukes have you got on MW2? So I don't have an exact count. I wish I did, because I definitely have a lot. I remember I started playing that game when I was really bad, and then towards the end I got much better, and I was dropping a nuke like every other game, and then I obviously go back and play it from time to time. So I would say probably over 200. I don't know the exact amount, I wish I did, but definitely over 200 for sure. Next question is from Matt Landry, and he said, if you could meet a celebrity, who would it be? So I don't really get caught up in the whole celebrity drama thing. I really don't think that it is cool to like praise people for doing different things. I think that if I could meet anyone, honestly, I'd probably want to meet like Stephen Hawking, who is that really smart scientist who's in a wheelchair, and he can only talk through his computer. I think it would just be really cool to meet him, because he's kind of one of those people that changes history for the most part. Definitely someone like that, or if it wasn't him, maybe a sports player like Tom Brady would be cool to meet, stuff like that. And by the way, the Patriots won, hell yeah. Next question is from Buttershots107. He says, Greg, if you get huge on YouTube, will you still keep connections with us smaller peoples? Of course, guys. I mean, the reason that I do YouTube is for you, and definitely Buttershots is like one of my best friends, honestly, that I ever played COD with. So Drew, I definitely would not forget you. I mean, we text each other and all that sort of thing, but I definitely would not forget you guys. I'm really good with remembering people's names, so you guys don't gotta worry. I mean, since you guys are pretty much original members, I mean, or friends, or you follow me for a long time, I'm definitely not going to forget you guys. Next question is from Edwin Marsical. I don't know how to say his name, sorry Edwin, and he said, do you like Battlefield? Battlefield is fun. I definitely think that it has a cool aspect of how it's different than COD, so I do play it from time to time. I have it for PS4, but I'm a lower level. Like, I'm not amazing at the game, but I think it's fun to play from time to time. Like, I played the beta on my PC, and that was fun as well, even though I'm terrible at PC games. So I mean, it's cool, it's different, and I kind of like it. Next question is from Tag R116, and he says, do you think zombies will return, or do you think it ended with Origins? And if zombies comes back, what would you like to see? So zombies is definitely going to be back in the next Treyarch game. Hopefully it's World War II oriented, not really too sure yet. It could be Black Ops 3. I would like to see it return to that general area. Definitely the Origins time period was right after World War I, so that's kind of where I want to see the game take place, right after World War I, getting into World War II, but we'll have to wait and see for that. And I do think that zombies is obviously definitely going to return, there's no doubt about it. I mean, they called it Origins, so that's kind of the beginning of everything, so maybe we'll have some new adventures that are different with the 4 major people in Origins, and that would be awesome. Next question is from Obviously, and he says, if you joined Optic, how would you react? I would be so ecstatic, that would be so cool. I would just be crying probably of excitement, to be honest. Next question is from iTechTouch, and he says, Treyarch or Infinity Ward? This is a tough question because I really enjoy Infinity Ward for COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 and the older Call of Duties, like older than that. But Treyarch nowadays is just become a much better developer with zombies, multiplayer, how much they interact with the community, and their games are just overall really good as compared to Infinity Ward, who absolutely destroyed Ghosts. It was horrible. So I honestly don't know at this point. I would say Treyarch though, just because their current games have been much better. Next question is from Gaming Banana, and he says, what is your favorite COD and why? So I know a lot of people know this, but my favorite COD is Modern Warfare 2. It was the first Call of Duty I ever played, and I love playing it. The maps are good, the guns are good, and all that sort of stuff. The next question is from Ellis Williams, and he says, what is your favorite gun on COD Advanced Warfare? What is your favorite gun on Modern Warfare 2? So Ellis obviously knew what my favorite COD was, which is awesome, thanks man. But my favorite gun in Advanced Warfare right now is the ASM-1. I know it's a little overpowered, but it reminds me of the Tommy gun or the Thompson from World at War, which was one of my favorite guns. And also, my favorite gun in Modern Warfare 2 is probably the Spaz 12, just because it was OP and really fun to just run around and use. If it's not the Spaz 12, it would probably be the UMP 45. Next question is from Big Time Mercs, or Shane, and he said, hey Greg, what's your best moment in history of COD, any game? The most memorable moment that I ever have, honestly, was playing back in Modern Warfare 3 when I did passive aggression, which is basically you play an entire game of domination and you can't get any kills at all, and I was playing with like all my friends. It was on Dome, and I think that was probably one of the most memorable moments, if not that one, probably when I got me and my friend were holding down an entire spawn trap on the map Jungle in Black Ops 1. Me and my friend Doug, we used to play all the time, and just me and him were holding down 6 spawn points at once. That was insane. We were just going absolutely insane. It was crazy. Definitely those two, like one of those. I know this video is getting really long. I'm sorry guys. I want to answer all your questions. Next question is from Cole Kaiser, and he says, will you remember me when you become famous? Alright, I'm not going to be famous, maybe a little bit YouTube famous, hopefully, but I mean, it's not about the fame, man, and definitely I'll remember you. Like I said before with Drew's question, I pretty much remember everyone's name fairly well, so you don't got to worry about that. Next question is from David Alanus, and he says, what is your least favorite COD? Ghosts, obviously. It's like the most obvious question and answer ever. That's kind of like a rhetorical question, like why the hell would you ask that? Like everyone knows Ghost was terrible. It's kind of just the general answer now. Next question is from Burger Base, and he says, were you confident when you started YouTube? I've always been a confident person, so definitely the second time around when I made GregFPS, I was way more confident than I was when I started ABR Drummer, but overall, I've just been a pretty confident person, so that's always just a good characteristic to have in general. So yeah, I guess I would say I was pretty confident. And the last question is from FSF Zombie 415, and he says, Greg, have you ever tried out Custom Zombies mod for World at War on PC? yes, I've played it multiple times and it's really fun. I want to get a series going again, playing custom zombies. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, and I want to find some friends that are really good and also have YouTube channels so that it will help us all grow together. I think that'd be really cool. But anyways guys, this is coming to an end. Make sure you ask your questions down below, and thank you guys so much for watching. This has been your boy GregFPS, you know, just doing big things on the YouTube scene. You guys have been absolutely amazing. I've been getting like 25 subs a day, so thank you if you're new here, if you came from Carnage, or if you just found my channel off a whim. Thank you guys, and I can't wait for the DLC to come out next week. I'm going to be pumping out some high quality videos, and also I start school tomorrow, which sucks. Dang it. Alright guys, I will see you later. My name is GregFPS. Peace out, have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.